Hi everyone, welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Las Vegas. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Here's Nowitzki. Hachimura grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 3 shots.
He's off on the second. Castro O'Neal. They kick it out to Green. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Into the lane.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
Screen by O'Neal. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Nowitzki. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Nowitzki for 3. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Hamilton. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Chicago leading by 12.
Prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par. I'm over golf. Got it out the mud with both strokes like it's protocol. Gotta learn to hold up laws. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Full page, y'all couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant grave. Y'all got them knock
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Hachimura with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Davis looking for an opening. That one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The quick thinking of Westbrook, sensing separation and electing to go right up with it. Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Baron Davis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Marion. 20 feet out. Again, Las Vegas scores.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
For three, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. And here's Las Vegas. It's a three-point game. Nowitzki outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Paul George.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shooter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Collison. Back to Westbrook. Fires the three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Now here's Marion. Stolen by Collison. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Davis. And that one's good. Leonard.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Launches it. And another three for Charlotte.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Hachimura, the screen. In the corner, Collison with it. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Marion. And the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And finished off by Collison.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George.
Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation. And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And just look how naturally Westbrook creates for his guys. An effective use of the pick and roll there.
Pass to Hamilton. Shoots over Leonard. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Collison. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big.
15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Well, we've seen it all around the league. More and more players extending their three-point range.
Now Westbrook 12 points for him. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for Las Vegas.
Here's Westbrook.
Number 41. Dirk Nowitzki.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 3. Pass to Barry. Nowitzki a string. Spins. Rejected by Collison.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He takes it in. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Good things happen when you attack the basket.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, Collison with it. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. No good on the 3. Las Vegas trails by 4. Nowitzki can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Stolen by Westbrook. Fast break now for Charlotte. Josh Smith pulls it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
On the wing, George. To the inside. And it's George finishing it off.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Pass to Hamilton. Marion left side. It's taken away by Collison. And stolen by Hamilton. Rivers with it. Leonard picks him up. And here is Nowitzki. Off with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm. You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Here's Hamilton, and it's sent back by George. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Checking in for Las Vegas. Robert Williams.
55 seconds left here in the second. Shot's good from Barry.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Las Vegas ball.
Las Vegas trails by 5. Paul George with the steal. Westbrook scanning the floor. Outside Collison. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And finished off by Collison.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Here's Hachimura. On the wing, George. Inside, Marion with the steal. Nowitzki for 3. It's taken away by Collison. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Charlotte up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Las Vegas. 7-point differential. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handle.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Marion outside. Driving in. And the dunk by Marion.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Hamilton outside. Here's the screen. It's deflected. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. There's Green with the three. And the three ball is good. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Las Vegas trails by 10. Nowitzki outside. They set the screen. It's blocked.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw of the contest. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the frame. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Nowitzki for three. That shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Davis looking for an opening. Plays it up and banks it in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Butler. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
And Davis gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here's Las Vegas. scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, the defense doing all they can, playing him very physically inside, but he just outworked them.
Now, here's Butler. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw this game. Here is Davis. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here is Hamilton. And a check with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Now Davis. Pass to Hamilton. From outside the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right side, Butler. Marion with the steal. And here's the fast break. Marion leading the way. And Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Baron Davis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Caruso grabs the miss. Tucson trails by 9. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Kemp. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Las Vegas leads by 11. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Fast break. Here comes Tucson. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Hachimura, no good. Las Vegas leading by 10. Smith for 3. O'Neal looking around. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Marion. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The shot's good from Barry.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Las Vegas leading by 12 to the middle. And the dunk by Smith.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Baseline jumper. Barry misses. A minute 20 left in the first half. Young for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. In the corner, Smith with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Rivers scanning the floor. Pass to Kemp. 6 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Lou. Puts up a deep three. Kemp with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shots.
Here. And so it's Las Vegas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Tucson. Trailing by 13. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Marion. And a dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Pass to Leslie. And it's blocked.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And Tucson has possession. 15-point game. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great, great shots for his team.
Outside, Adebayo. No good on the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
From 6 away. No good that time. Tucson trails by 15. And there's the drive. Tucson moving it around. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Tucson. Caruso with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Tucson. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look at that aggression. She fought her way toward the miss and was able to grab them some second chance points.
Pass to Rodman. And it's Caruso, top of the key. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. .139 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Caruso. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And Grant sends it back.
So no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Rose goes in. From deep. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 5.
And that jumper of Grant is on point here tonight. He's thinking about shooting even before the pass comes his way.
Rose with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Sean Marion grabs the miss. Las Vegas leading by 12. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Rodman. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Hamilton. Drives to the hoop. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Rose. Lets a floater go. Here's Caruso. And so it's Las Vegas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Las Vegas leading by 12. Here's Rivers. Smith outside. Nowitzki outside. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's Tucson with the rebound. Caruso with the ball. Now Hamilton defending. O'Neal from long range. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Las Vegas.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And that sends Baron Davis to the free throw line. That's on Shaq. Tucson trails by 16. Pass to Caruso. From the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when he's able to find the shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range. Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's Grant. Jacks up a 3. It's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Las Vegas leading by 12. Going inside. And there's the dunk.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And it doesn't go. Tucson trails by 12. Shaquille O'Neal knocks down the three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Rose looking around. Outside, Grant. Missed on the three.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Spins. Davis.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
Free throw good, Davis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Caruso. Outside, Rodman. Three, good.
Well, his touch was there that time. What a silky shot.
Nowitzki. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. It's a 10-point game. Stolen by Rose. For three. Adebayo. He parachutes in. And a putback.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Las Vegas leading by 8. Marion outside. Rejected by Grant.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Nowitzki. Pocket 6. It's off target. Rodman with the ball. And it's Marion picking him up. Knocked away. Caruso fires. The three doesn't go. So it's Las Vegas now. At one point, they led by 16. Davis down low. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Buries the deep ball. Driving the lane. We see Las Vegas get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And so long, everyone.